Hi, this is a Hess's law problem, and it's a pretty complicated problem, but hopefully we can go through it and I can make it kind of straightforward and you can understand. What they do is they give us three sets of reactions that create the overall reaction that I have circled in red down here. And what you got to do is you got to see what you have to do to these three reactions they give you to come up with that overall reaction. And it's kind of, it's just like a little puzzle. And since I noticed that I had to have my ethane on the product side, I knew I had to flip that first equation. And when you flip that equation, see, each one of these equations has a change of enthalpy associated with it. And when you do that, you have to flip the energy sign for that equation. So when I flip that reaction, I have it rewritten here in purple in the top one. I had to change that energy, and I have it written above here in black, from negative 1,541 to positive 1,541 kjoules. Then I kind of looked and I said, hey, I'm going to have three hydrogens in this, three hydrogen, three H2s. So I knew I had to multiply the second reaction by 3. And once I do that, of course, you have to multiply the energy, that change of enthalpy, by 3. And then finally, I realized I was going to have 2 carbons. I only had 1 here, so I multiplied that by 2. And of course, I needed that would give me hopefully my overall reaction. So you rewrite those, and then you write everything out. And once you have it written out, if you have the same chemical substance on either side of the equation, you can cancel it out by coefficients. So I had 2 carbon dioxides on my reactant side. It canceled those 2 on my product side. I had 3 waters on each side. They canceled out. And I had 3 halves O2 here, and I had 2 O2 here, and that made 4 halves. And 4 plus 3 gave me 7 halves O2. So my oxygen canceled out. And now I have the chemical equation they want the enthalpy change for, and that's just simply 3 moles of hydrogen plus 2 moles of carbon forming 1 mole of ethane. So to get a change of enthalpy, you got to do your products minus your reactants. So I took my product and I took it, and it was simply just 1,541. I have to subtract the reactants, and I had 3 moles of the H2, and the H2 was negative 286, so I multiplied by 3 by minus 286, and I had to add to that my enthalpy of my reaction for the carbon, and that was 2 times minus 393. And notice this negative sign will make what's in this brace, and I forgot one little bracket here, and I apologize for that. That makes that positive. We combine it together, and we'll get our change of enthalpy for the reaction that they wanted, which would be positive 2,899 kjoules. This is a complex problem, but hopefully you could follow it. I enjoyed trying to present it to you, and you have a good day.